Welcome back to the program. We're continuing our series on bonds where in a previous episode, senior trader at the Rand Merchant Bank, Bakang Mabisi, shared that the local bonds market is expected to still be performing well 5 years from now, given the attractive credit rating that Botswana continues to enjoy.
A bond is a security investment whereby a company or a government borrows money from an individual or from the market and then returns it with interest over the life of the bond. And then at the end, upon maturity, they give back the principal or what the individual or market had invested.
Tonight, we converse with her on what you need to be a successful candidate for investing in bonds.
As a retail client, if you want to invest in bonds and using FNB as your primary dealer, so what you can do or what you have to have is you have to have an account with FNB. That's the first prerequisite. And then secondly, the minimum amount that you can invest in bonds is 10,000 pula. So we took it down a huge notch for retailers because we know that it's someone who's like you and I and someone who obviously doesn't have, a stack of cash. Yes, you can have a stack of cash, but what would you like to invest? What's that amount that you can spare? So the minimum amount is 10,000 pula. All the KYC documentation will be done to our branch networks. So you can get into a branch. If you do not have an account, obviously open an account with FNB. And then once you do that, you write up an instruction to our branch managers or our branch who will then take it through to the dealing room. So then what happens is that after you've written this instruction of how much you want to buy, which bond you're looking to buy. So there are, I think, a number of bonds. We have the 2023, 2025, 2027, we have the 2029, you have the 2031, 2043, and the 2031. So these bonds, what I've been saying is the maturity profiles of the bond. So if you sit down at the branch with the person who will be assisting you, they'll take you through the maturity profiles, and then they'll also take you through the coupons that are payable on those bonds, as well as the yields or return on those bonds. So from there, you will then decide upon the information that you have, which bond you want to invest in, how long you want to be tied up in an investment in. So all of those factors will obviously play into which one you take at the end of the day. And then after that, you will be expecting half yearly payments of coupons into your account or into the account that you had chosen for them to be paid into.
Speaking of returns, after how long should a client expect to see some payments into their account after they've invested?
Obviously, depending on when you invested, each bond has a profile. When the coupons are paid, when they're due, you should then expect from that profile to know when your next coupon payment is. And everything will be availed to you once you choose which bond from, the myriad of bonds that we have in the government bond market.
Next time, we wrap up the series with some of the economics around bonds or some need-to-know tips when it comes to investing in them.
This program was brought to you in association with First National Bank of Botswana.